Instantly recognizable by its prominent tusks and facial warts, this hardy and adaptable wild pig roams sub-Saharan Africa. Despite their somewhat comical appearance, they are resilient survivors, perfectly adapted to the challenges of their environment and to the vital role that they play in the ecosystems they inhabit. Warthogs belong to the genus Phacocheorus in the family Suidae, which includes all true pigs. There are two distinct species, the common warthog, Phacocheorus africanus, and the desert warthog, Phacocheorus atypicus. The common warthog is further divided into 4 subspecies, each occupying different regions of Africa, while the desert warthog includes 2 subspecies, one of which is extinct. The common warthog has a broad distribution across sub-Saharan Africa, from Senegal and Ethiopia down to South Africa, but it is absent from dense forests and extreme deserts. It can be found at elevations from sea level up to 3,000 meters, such as on the slopes of Mount Kilimanjaro. The desert warthog is found in northern Kenya, Somalia, and possibly neighboring countries like Djibouti, Eritrea, and Ethiopia. Warthog's most distinctive features are the 4 large facial warts, actually thick pads of skin that protect them during fights, and their long, curved tusks, which are elongated canine teeth. Males have especially prominent tusks, which can grow up to 24 inches, though most average 5 to 6 inches. They have sparse hair, a mane running along the spine, and a tail with a tufted tip that stands upright when they run. Warthogs are highly adaptable and thrive in a variety of habitats, including open and wooded savannas, grasslands, steppes, scrublands, and semi-deserts. They avoid dense forest and extremely arid deserts, preferring areas where they have access to water sources, can dig for food, and find shelter in burrows. They often use abandoned aardvark burrows for resting and for protection from predators and extreme temperatures. Warthogs are omnivores, with a diet primarily consisting of grasses, roots, bulbs, and tubers, which they dig up using their snouts and tusks. They will also consume small invertebrates, such as insects and worms when available. Their feeding habits help aerate the soil and disperse plant seeds, benefiting the broader ecosystem. They have also been documented killing and eating rats, frogs, and snakes. Warthogs are mainly diurnal, though in areas with significant human activity, they may become nocturnal. They are powerful diggers, using both their snouts and feet, and often bend their front legs and shuffle on their wrists to get closer to the ground. They are fast and agile runners, reaching speeds of up to 30 kilometers per hour. They are also social, with females and their young forming groups called sounders, while males are more solitary or form bachelor groups. Warthogs use burrows for shelter, often reversing in so that they can quickly charge out if threatened. They communicate with grunts, growls, and squeals, and use scent glands to mark sleeping and feeding areas. And they love to wallow in mud, to cool off, and to protect their skin from parasites. Common warthogs have also been observed allowing banded mongooses and vervet monkeys to groom them in order to remove ticks. The main predators of warthogs are lions and hyenas, but they may also fall prey to leopards, cheetahs, crocodiles, wild dogs, and large birds of prey, especially when young. They rely on their speed and agility to escape, often dashing into burrows tail first for protection. Juvenile warthogs face high mortality rates due to predation and environmental hazards. Adult warthogs stand about 75 to 90 centimeters at the shoulder and have a body length of 1 to 1.5 meters. Males are generally larger than females, weighing 60 to 150 kilograms, compared to females 45 to 75 kilograms. The desert warthog is generally similar in size, but may be slightly smaller on average. Males will duel with their tusks during mating season in order to gain mating rights over their rivals. Female warthogs give birth after a gestation period of 5 to 6 months, usually to a litter of 2 to 8 piglets, though 2 to 4 is more typical. Piglets are precocial and can follow their mother shortly after birth. Sows often use burrows for birthing and may nurse foster piglets if they lose their own, a behavior known as allosucking, which reflects their cooperative breeding tendencies. Piglets begin grazing at 2 to 3 weeks and are weaned by about 6 months. In the wild, warthogs typically live 7 to 11 years, though some may reach up to 18 years under ideal conditions. In captivity, they have lived to 21 years. High juvenile mortality rates, predation, disease, and human disturbance all impact their lifespan. Both the common and desert warthog are currently listed as least concern by the International Union for the Conservation of Nature, thanks to their wide distribution and adaptability. Local populations can be affected by drought, hunting, and habitat loss, but warthogs are present in many protected areas across Africa and remain relatively stable overall. Conservation efforts focus on habitat protection and mitigating human-wildlife conflict.